Morning. Today I want to talk to you about when and why you should do free stuff. As most of you know, with me, I'm not a big discounter, but recently I've just had another agent famil. Now, a famil is a familiarisation, and it is where a company from overseas, or even actually within your own country, will send their agents to your property to have a look around and to familiarise themselves with what you have on offer. This is like an awesome marketing opportunity. So there are a few things that you need to know about agent famils. One of them is treat them like you would your guests. So they're walking in the same way, they're getting that feeling of your property. You're showing them around, obviously. You're pointing out all the best parts. Don't go and say, well, I was going to change that and I haven't done that yet, or, oh God, we tell our guests not to go there. None of that. So treat them like they're a paying customer. And obviously always offer them something to eat or drink. You're either having a little glass of wine or you're having a cup of tea with them. And it gives you the opportunity then to sit down and talk to them all things your property. And also all things your town and your region, to really get them to know. Now, my guys, one came from the United States and the other one came from the UK. So they didn't know our area at all. So that gives me the opportunity, like I do with guests actually, to point out where the beach is, how you get down to town, how easy it is for the guests to do that, what they can have, what's on offer while they're here. Now, we couldn't fit them in at that stage to host them overnight. If I got the opportunity to do that, and I did have room, I would definitely do that and host them for free. So this is a one time when you really do something for nothing. Well, it's actually not for nothing, is it? Because they are going to then market your property to their customers, which then become your guests. So if you get the chance to do any FOC free of charge, then make sure you do that for agents that are really relevant to your property. Now, if they have a market that is definitely not really your cup of tea, yes, do the famil, but then you wouldn't do the FOC. So you've got to weigh that up in your head. What is this worth as far as this free? Well, the words we use now is influencer. So they are your influencers in a market that you would never be able to market to or afford to be able to do. So you're going to have your rates there ready for them. You're going to show them around the property. You're going to give them a great hosting experience. You're going to have some wine, or you're going to have a cuppa. Some of them won't have time for that because they're seeing many properties along the way. And then you're always going to follow up with an email afterwards and saying what a great pleasure it was to meet them. You're not needing to show them around parts of the property that your guests would never see, by the way. I did see a little post the other day saying, oh gosh, there's all this stuff to do. But you're not showing them in your personal spaces, only the guest space. So that's called an agent famil. And if you get the opportunity, then I would definitely host people overnight if they're your target market. If not, show them round, put your best foot forward. And one other thing too is if you do have guests in house at the time that they're coming through, you are not showing them in your guest's room. Really bad form to show somebody's, to show the room when you have guests in house. So those are my little tips today. Enjoy the week, that is. It's going to be a beautiful week here on the Coromandel, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. I'm going to turn you off now.